Alright, let's see about this one. See what happens. Alright, let's go check out a priest. Is this control mage? I would say it's a big spell mage like I wrote there, but... not sure. Are there any control decks in the game right now? I guess there aren't really. It just plays 2 boxes and 2 pyroblasts, and that's what the deck does. I don't want him to steal my Solarian. It will also suck that he can Thought steal Solarian though. We'll see. But he can always like Shadow Madness and shoot the Solarian. So I can't let that happen. There's a Dragoncaster but no good spells. We'll see. I'm considering playing Solarian and Arcane Breathing it. Discovers another spell, gets the Prime into my deck. He obviously has Lazul and he has Thought Steal, so no matter how this goes. And now I have too many cards in hand. Yeah, I should have just gotten rid of the Solarian earlier. Evocation seems like a card. Let's take that one. But hand is a bit full. Well, Priest will have the same issue, so soon Priest will have to play something. It will also be difficult for him to Thought Steal stuff when his hand is full. And I can actually afford to wait here. Priest's hand is full first. Let's see, how about Power of Creation? I built this deck based on statistics, and statistics told me that Deep Freeze is better than Power of Creation. That's why this deck has Deep Freeze and no copies of Power of Creation. There's no room for both, and Deep Freeze is superior. It's not yet the puzzle box time. Right. And Priest can always kill Doomsayer. But we'll play a Doomsayer here. Let's do that. Yep, trigger an Ice Barrier. But he can just play a removal spell here. I mean, he obviously has to do something, his hand is full. Well, his hand is still full after that, but he might have a card that he can play for 3 mana. That was a good one. That was one of the... well, that was the best possible card, I suppose. I think we do box 1 now. I mean, the box could even prevent this from being shuffled back to the deck. Oh, Dirty Tricks is terrible. That's terrible. I guess that's okay. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. My hand is full. And I have a Dirty Tricks up, which means that I'm going to draw 2 cards. So I have to get rid of cards here. I will still mill a card, but at least I can mill just 1. That was pretty terrible. But milling just 1 card, if it's not Alex or Pyroblast, it might still be okay. Please don't mill Alex or Pyroblast. Those would be bad cards to mill. Caligos is not fun, but I suppose it's okay. Solarian Prime.
Interesting.
Unlikely to deal enough damage. I guess this is just the evasive Draconid. I'll just play that one out there. Obviously with the Poisonous Knife he can always handle it. I've had a lot of good times with Antonidas when I have generated it randomly. So I believe in Antonidas. You're just going to face tank the 7/7. It doesn't even hurt that much.
We are all bound to fate.
But then I suppose I will try the Solarian, now that he developed a couple of minions. Let's see if we can get some stuff going here that will clean up this board. No. No, you gave him a Kagat Prime. Solarian, seriously? Why did you give him a Kagat Prime? That's going to make it so much more difficult to kill the priest. Reliquary Prime and Kagat Prime, both randomly generated. Well, this one's going to die to a time report death or something. I suppose that will always happen. Yeah, there's the death. But then, just a little Shade Quill. Don't have a lot of burst here. He probably has more removal pieces. But there is also a chance that he doesn't. I can keep that one frozen for now. So Apotheosis can't be used with this. I've seen Time Rip, I've seen a Death. He's halfway through his deck, that's half of his hard removal. It's 50-50, whether he has more or not.
The future is clear. Your demise be.
Well, now I can get some pretty good stuff from here. Can't really afford to play a Deep Freeze or Puzzle Box yet, but... Nah, he did have more hard removal. I mean, it was always possible that he has. He could also have a Reno. He could also have an amazing Reno now. And he can have Apotheosis to be played on the Lazul. That will heal him for 5. That's possible. Second Rusted Raider. Oh, Apotheosis on that one. That's huge. That was so good. Well, I have a bunch of alternatives here. I could like a York box again. See what happens. This one's frozen anyway, so it's not attacking immediately. I'll just drop another York box here. He could have Murozond. Make a York box of his own too, but we'll see. Hand is getting a little full. Alright. Karsh isn't very good. Hand is getting too full. Hand is too full. Yeah, these yoke boxes... Well, yoke box does tend to generate some cards. But I was kind of hoping that it would at least clear the board. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't. He's going to heal up the raider. Most likely.
My hand is full.
Okay, I'll flame strike the raider away. I'll develop a Doomsayer out there. That seems okay. I still have both Pyroblasts left in the deck. There are ways for me to generate the damage needed. We'll see. 9 cards in his hand. One is from my hand. Okay, okay.
I am beyond the
Galagrond. So maybe I don't have enough damage going here. I don't have any minions, that's a bit of a problem. That's just Pyroblast phase now. Start pushing some of that damage in. I've seen both of his renews. I've seen an Apotheosis. Well, Thought still can get... Well, Ray of Frost and Arcane Intellect are the only bad ones. Everything else is good. We'll see.
We are all bound to fate.
Alright, my Azure Explorer. Now go for it. Dragon Queen. Alright, we go for Dragon Queen. I want to kill that so that he doesn't have the spell damage. Random mage spell. Discover a mage minion. So my deck will have no minions, so then I could get 3 mage minions. Maybe that helps. I think I'm killing that one. I think I'm generating a couple of 4-drops here. Ping face a little bit. Let's see about this. Ice Barrier and Eye for an Eye are the secrets. He has Penances left, he has an Apotheosis left for healing. Alright, just a Ray of Frost. That's cool. He can have Holy Novas left, right? He could. Yes, he could. And he has a Soul Mirror, of course. So Soul Mirror could be played next turn. It's going to be the first Penance, yeah. I see, I see. Let's play the Dragon Queen. See what I can pick up. Ooh, a Waxadred. I mean, with the Soul Mirror he can get a Waxadred too. But that's still the line. It's unlikely that he could steal my Waxadred. It's much more likely that he can just make a copy of it. Oh, he had a Plague of Death. That is not a card that you usually see nowadays. And he still has the Kargat Prime and the Reliquary Prime, because he got 2 randomly generated primes into his deck. I have only 1 Pyroblast left. I might not have the damage numbers here. Would also need to get rid of some cards to make space. So I can try to do evocation things. I could of course do amazing Reno things too, potentially, but we'll see. Ah, there's Malygos Aspect of Magic. Magic. Ah, terrible. I really needed something completely different than that. Because I need to freeze that and ping face. I wanted burn, of course. He still has one penance left, one apotheosis left, and whatever he can generate, and a couple of random things over there.
Let me change your mind.
Yeah, these random things can be pretty good.
Count your blessings, mate.
I was able to get some random things played. My hand is full all the time. And my cards are not good. Like, these card draw cards are unplayable. So much of this hand is just unplayable. And he generates random things. But the big problem is that Reliquary Prime card. Oh, it's a second random Reliquary Prime. So he gets 3 random primes.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That's a bit too much. And now he gets Azure Explode, Dragoncaster, or Pyroblast. Yeah, that's a little bit too much there. I'll just Blizzard this board for time being. Ping his face. 9 cards in hand, okay. But he's not going to play the Kargat Prime until there's something that he can rush it into. I could Reno to remove this Reliquary of Souls, unless he kills it himself this turn, which he could do. He still has a penance left. I would totally penance the Reliquary of Souls if I was him. But he could have done it. That's a lot of random generated stuff. And he still gets to keep the Kargat, of course. I mean, I need to Reno these away now. So I get rid of this healing power here. But that still leaves him with the Kargat Prime. And now I lose the ping. Okay, that wasn't too good. The real problem is that 10 armor from the Kargat Prime. And my lack of means to avoid it. And then there's also another Apotheosis left. Has he drawn the Kargat Prime? The odds are pretty decent that he has. I have like Dragoncaster Pyroblast to deal 10. But I would need to get him to get this to a position where that helps. I could deal 12 with that actually with the Azure Explorer.
Thought I had more time.
I think I'm going for it now.
Ready for a show?
Let's push the 12 in now. Freeze that biggest minion. But he probably has the Kargat Prime, and that's going to be 10 healing. Or he has Apotheosis, which is 5 healing. Yeah, that Kargat Prime, as I said, that is the problem there. That 10 healing. He got this randomly from my minion. My silence hits the wrong target too. Very well. 8 cards in hand. Let's check out the mage minions here. Dartfrog, Dune Sculptor. Give this a try. 8 cards in hand. It's not looking promising. Now I don't have any freezes left. Maybe I shouldn't have played that freeze there. Generating this minion probably wasn't worth it. I have to try to discover something with Kalegos next turn. Yeah, generating these minions wasn't really worth it. Or at least, I mean, the ones from the sculptor just weren't worth it. Alright, face. Wrong face. Not that face. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. If Kalegos doesn't give me a freeze, I lose. But my hand is so full that evocation doesn't give me a freeze.
What would make us rich? The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Kalegos does give me a freeze. So I didn't lose yet. Okay. There we go with this one. But I can't defend long enough. I don't think I can. He doesn't have any time rips left, he doesn't have any deaths left. He doesn't have the soul mirror left now either. But he has a discovered card, a couple of cards from me.
Watch closely as I make everyone disappear.
Or I can make everyone disappear. Well, that disappeared the Kagat Prime too. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not too terrible. I can probably play the Ethereal Arcanist here. Alright, so everyone is a Reno. He's at 20, but I'm fatiguing for 5 because I cast a Starfire on my face. So that Starfire has already dealt like 10 damage to me by now. Ah, he had a random generated Shadow Word Ruin. That was nice. What else is there?
You are too late. His return is nigh.
Kronks doesn't really do anything, but he has an Apotheosis left. That's a bit of a problem. So much healing. I think I have to play God Current this one. And trade away the Kronks.
My spellbook's running light.
But he is at 22. And yeah, the fatigue is just killing me. He got 2 cards advantage from the random effects, and then he got 1 more card advantage from my random effects. So he got 3 cards fatigue advantage from totally random outcomes that could not be controlled in any way.
Make us rich.
That was a bit much.
Let me change.
He had more Cabal Shadow Priests too. And then the Apotheosis to heal him up. I suppose it's going to be pretty difficult from here. 7 and 8, so I will die in 2 turns. Deathwing cannot swing enough. What can I get from the evocation? So I take 7, 7 plus 6 is not lethal. I got a pyro, I got a pair of fireballs here.
What would make us rich?
So I'm going to learn Draconic into a pair of fireballs. And then into Deathwing. Draconic, I guess, didn't really matter. So, I have a Divine Shielded Deathwing. He has used all the time rips, all the deaths, he has used the Soul Mirror. Let's see. What's it gonna be? He has played all his Taunt minions from natural from the deck, both Raiders, both Shields. Does he have something? Penance doesn't do it. What does he have? So he didn't have Pyroblast because Pyroblast 2. Well, filling his hand with random mage spells could do it. Fireballs could do something. Did he get a 1 mana freeze? 1 mana freeze and he goes home free. Nope. What is this game? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.